Welcome to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. So, with what's going on with Iran and Israel, the war, right? That's definitely affected the stock market. And next week, we have the Fed's meeting. They're going to decide what they're going to do with rates. Now, we've already predicted that um, rates are not going to be cut. So probably next week, when they come out with the news, we won't be surprised if there's no rate cut. But basically, what we'll be looking for is forward guidance. What we want to hear is that we are going to be getting rate cuts. Now, maybe we get lucky and a surprise happens and we get a rate cut. And if that happens, that's definitely going to send stocks skyrocket. But with what's going on right now, you might want to change your focus over to different type of stocks. And today, one that I'm going to talk about is Chevron. With the war going up, gas is going to go up, and so is gas gas company stock. So Chevron is definitely one to keep an eye on. Now, if you saw the market today, you would have saw that the market was mainly red, but Chevron was not. It was in the green. It had let me see. So the day before, well, look at the 5 days. So I'm looking at the chart right now. I'm checking the last 5 days, and this thing was all the way down to 140.38. And it's slowly been going up. And then with the news that came out, it shot up all the way up to 147 when the market opened. It did pull back a little bit, but it ended up closing at 145. I think this one you can make some money long term or short term. But with what's going on, if you're looking for some short term, this could be one to definitely keep your eye on. And if you're wondering, the ticker symbol is SVX. So go ahead and check it out. Now remember, I'm just sharing my opinion. I'm not a professional. So just putting that out there, but just sharing what I'll be looking at. Also, a stock that I talk a lot about, if you've been watching some of my videos lately, I've been talking a lot about APLD, Applied Digital. Now, the ticker symbol on that one is APLD, which I just said. Definitely go ahead and check it out. But I've been talking a lot about that one. That one recently had really shot up. It shot up a lot because I had done a deal with CoreWeave. So that was breaking news and really drove the stock up. Not too long ago, it was trading under $5 and got all the way up to $15 at its high because of the positive news. Now, we got some negative news. At least investors are perceiving it that way because it was revealed that CoreWeave has sold all his shares in Applied Digital, right? So they're not, and they still have the lease deal. So the news that came out about the 7 billion 15-year lease deal, they still have that. So that's positive. But now with the news coming out that CoreWeave is no longer invested in Applied Digital, the investors have taken that not well, and especially with the war breaking out and the news that we got, it got hit hard. It got hit really hard because it had closed on Thursday when the market closed at 1250 or a little over 1250, around that. And then today it closed at under 12. It closed at 11. So let me see exactly what it closed at. APLD. So yeah, it closed at 11:18, and after hours it's showing 11:04. So a bigger sell off, not good. Don't know how far back this is gonna go. Don't know if it will recover and when it will recover. So this is, in my opinion, if you're looking at it short term, not long term, you could definitely get stuck in it, and that's never fun, especially if you got some capital and you're just trying to make, some cash short term. You don't want to get stuck in any stock, but the smaller companies, you can get stuck in them a lot longer if they're going to recover. And sometimes they don't recover. So remember, there's always a risk to investing, no matter what stocks you buy, but usually big boy stocks are going to recover and recover a lot quicker than these small ones. So I like to throw that out there. But yeah, the news is definitely not good. And this is one that I was really liking. I definitely made some money on it short term multiple times because I bought and and sold and bought again and sold at different prices. And I've been making some money on it this year. But when this came out, I knew investors would not like it. Yeah, Applied Digital share slide after CoreWeave sells out. So After that news came out that CoreWeave sold out and does not hold any position in Applied Digital, that was not good. Now they still have the lease deal. I like to throw that out there because I think a lot of people, when they read this news, are thinking that the lease deal flopped, that there's no lease deal, that there's nothing. The lease deal is still there. From what I know, Nvidia is still invested in both of these companies, and I think we're losing sight of that. So maybe when this news kind of dies down and we get some more positive news about Applied Digital and things like this, it could potentially recover. But right now, with everything that's going on and all the recent news and updates, I have no idea if it's going to recover and when. Now, I do believe it will recover, but I'm not sure when. So right now, if you want to just monitor this, watch this one, that's what I would recommend before buying into it till we get some more news. Now, that's my opinion. Go ahead, do your homework. If you think it's a good time to buy it, by all means, do what you think is best for you and your family. But that's just me sharing my opinion. But definitely was checking out Chevron. I'll be checking that out. And moments like this, those are, gas energy, they tend to go up. But yeah, I'm disappointed with the Applied Digital. SoFi was another one I talked in my last video. It did go down. I'm actually holding that one as a long, but I wanted to bring it up because I brought it up on my last video. This SoFi was already at over $15. I think if we get positive news soon, we'll definitely see this thing hit back $15 and even higher. So I think SoFi is a good one. I think it's a good long term. It's been doing good with this quarterly reports. It's been beating expectations. And I think there's going to be a lot more growth. And now Chime just was released yesterday that it IPO'd and it actually started to go down, which that was my prediction. I know there's been a lot of FOMO with IPOs. They've been coming out and people's just been buying them up and taking them to crazy prices. But I believe Chime shouldn't have a higher price than SoFi. And I wanted to go over it for some of you that may have bought it or thinking about it. I wanted to share my opinion on it. Let me pull it up. So the ticker symbol is SHYM. Wait, sorry, no, it's I think I said S. It's CHYM. Sorry if I messed up there. So CHYM is the ticker symbol for Chime. And let's look at it. So here it is on my phone. Look at that. Wow. It just went straight down. That's what I expected. I don't think Chime should be it's overvalued at these prices. So I in my opinion, I felt that it was gonna go down. But I know there's been a lot of hype on IPOs, but I stayed away from it. But the only reason I'm talking about it because it's similar to SoFi, and I am invested in SoFi. But when this went, let me see. So when it opened, it went all the way up to 44.94. It's dropped down to 33. It went back up to 34.79. I think this one's going to continue to go down. Let me know your opinion. Are you a Chime investor? Do you think it's priced well? Do you think this is going to go higher? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know your opinions. What's going on right now with the war. Do you think rates are going to go down? Go ahead and share me what you think. What are you investing in? What do you think are some good stocks? I love to see down in the comments below what you're thinking, what you're investing your money in, or maybe you're new to investing or you're thinking about investing. If you are thinking about investing, then I recommend just getting started. Get a brokerage account, start putting money into it. And I would probably say start off with an ETF if you're new, because just buying common stocks, and not knowing really what you're doing, it's a big possibility you may lose your money. So you might want to look into some ETFs if you're just starting out. One that I always recommend is SPLG. Go ahead, check it out. I just gave you the ticker symbol. I think that's a good one. If you're wondering, I am invested in it and I've done really well in it. Hopefully you found the video helpful. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button. That way you're updated every time I upload a new video. And remember, I'm just sharing my opinion, just sharing what I do. I'm not a professional, but hopefully, me sharing my experiences and sharing what I do hopefully helps you in your investment journey. And hopefully, you get some golden nuggets out of these videos. Let me know again what you're doing. I love to read it down below, and I'll see you on the next one.